Take it away.
All right, hello and welcome back to another exciting show from here at Brand Productions. Sam and I have been in the kitchen cooking up some fresh new content on the content griddle, and here we've got ourselves a brand new show called Tier Today, Gone Tomorrow.
It's solely based on the name.
I came up with this name. I thought it was great. I sent it to Sam. He said, "Let's ship it."
Yeah, that's all it takes.
We've come up with the premise in about 5 minutes before the stream, which is like very on brand for us.
Yep. Still putting it together, as you can say.
And let me explain how this is going to work. Which, like, I think Sam only partially knows how this is going to work. So once per week we're going to do one tier list. So this is gonna be kind of a longer one. Sometimes they'll be a little bit shorter. It'll be a good time. And we can do a variety of different topics. It'll be fine.
It'd be great. Fun.
Today we are doing breakfast foods, as you can see. It's gonna be very, very fun.
This is gonna be contentious as hell.
Absolutely. The important thing though is that not only are we going to make this tier list, but we are then going to post this tier maker link into our Discord, which you can find in our Discord. And we encourage everyone to make their own food based tier list, or a tier list of whatever we're going to be talking about. And then at the start of next week's Tier Today, Gone Tomorrow, we are going to rate and review everyone else's tier lists, basically. Yep. So if you want a chance to have your tier list be
absolutely
reviewed / roasted, who knows how unhinged this is going to get. We haven't figured that out yet. We haven't done it yet.
I can already tell this is gonna get difficult stuff, especially because it's breakfast food.
It's gonna be great. Do you think you and I are gonna fight?
Oh, 1,000%. I will fight you to the death, because I already can tell one thing that's going to be a difficult point that I think is going to absolutely cause it. It's absolutely going to be the fight to the death. So let's just get rolling into this.
Interesting. Let me explain the tiers then. So I've replaced the normal letters, as you can see, with different levels of breakfast. With a haven't tried / no opinion at the bottom. The equivalent of like the D tier being like the school breakfast lunch. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, those like soggy French toast sticks.
Yep.
Oh god,
this is the worst.
It's just bad.
Yeah.
The next one up is gas station breakfast. This is like you're grabbing a gas station bacon, egg, and cheese on your way to work or something like that.
You're not happy, but it's food.
Yeah. Then we've got fast food drive-through. The food is good, but it's terrible for you. Generally makes you feel bad afterwards. Just like moms, like when you're at home, you get your nice homemade items and homemade breakfast. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be delicious. You're probably always gonna go for it. And then the S tier is Grand Slam, because Grand Slam just sounds like it should be an S tier.
I mean, yeah, the Grand Slam from Denny's is in my opinion very very S tier. So I'm here for it, Steph. Let's roll into this first one, because I already see this first one. I think we already have a problem.
How do we have a problem about bacon?
I don't know. Is it not Grand Slam immediately?
No, it definitely is.
Okay, then we're fine. All right, moving on to actual. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure.
I was gonna say, I think we have fairly similar opinions on a lot of breakfast foods, but this is gonna, determine the future of our working relationship.
All right, perfect. Yeah, as I say, I just had to make sure we're not, no one's a secret, bacon hater here, which is fine.
I mean, we're gonna find out if our community is, right?
That's true. Yeah, you're right. So, we will find out.
So let's talk bagels. How you feeling about bagels?
I'm never opposed to bagels. It's never my like preferred breakfast, but it's definitely to me a solid like fast food drive through. If I go through like the Dunks or your Tim Hortons if you're in the Midwest. Holy crap, Somi. Hi, welcome. Thank you for that raid also.
Hey,
Huge, incredible. We're talking about breakfast food. Come join us. Uh yeah.
fight us about our breakfast
Come
food
fight
based
us about
opinion.
breakfast based opinions. Yeah. It is a solid fast food drive through to me. I will typically get it out of Dunks or your Mr. Tim Hortons or your Starbucks, if you will. But that
Mhm.
is like a solid fast food drive through option to me.
Yeah, so my opinion about bagels is fairly skewed, I think, because I will almost never get one going through a drive-through or whatever because I'm almost always going for the breakfast sandwich.
Hmm.
Uh, but like when I do have bagels, it's generally like fucking New York bagels, and
Yeah.
like New York bagels are best. Um,
Yeah, they are though.
but like I do definitely go on stints where like if like when we were back in the before times when we used to drive to work all the time, where like the only thing that I wanted in the morning was like a
A
fucking
bagel.
sesame bagel with butter toasted.
Hmm.
um and I was just really into that, so I think this is a solid fast food drive
Yeah,
through.
agree. I can agree to that completely.
Yeah.
What
um
is the
i
next
don't
one?
I don't know what these little guys are.
They look
um
like I can't tell based on. So it looks like there's
I
no. Okay, it's not
they
Pop
look
Tart things.
No, there's definitely Pop
Pop
Tarts
Tart
down
down
there
there.
later. We'll get to
Yeah, we'll get
Pop
to that
Tarts.
later. I guess that's like a no opinion because we don't know what it is.
Yeah. It looks like some sort of pastry, but like
Yeah,
we're gonna have plenty of opinions about
yeah,
pastries. Let's see.
yeah.
Where are you at on Danishes?
Oh man, Danishes are so like maybe it's the memory of like what I associated Danish with, but I'm big like meh on Danishes. Most of the time they're like flavors that kind of suck and they're like fine, but I also then have to eat like 8 of them because they're tiny. Uh, I don't think it's like school lunch levels of bad, but it's definitely like I look at a Danish and I
See
think of a gas station to me.
see here's the thing about Danishes is that I think that they have like one of the widest ranges
It
of
does,
any
yeah. I'll give you
breakfast
that
food.
one.
Where like give me like a fucking apple or a lemon Danish, like that's going in Grand Slam for sure. But give
Yeah.
me like a cheese Danish or like
Oh God,
a
no. Yeah.
shitty or like a poorly made Danish. That's like an easy school, you know.
Yeah.
So I think like splitting the difference and putting them right in the middle
Okay.
is a good place to be.
I can agree to that. That's incredibly
Yeah,
fair to me.
word.
Uh,
Um, is biscuits and gravy.
no real not for breakfast. I've never really had it for breakfast, so I have to take a pass on that unless you
Yeah,
have one.
it's like a southern like comfort
Yeah,
food
that's like a
thing.
southern that's a southern like breakfast food, yeah.
Yeah, I like haven't really had it for breakfast, and I generally am not a fan of gravy. So like,
Yeah, that's kind of a that was
I'm
interesting.
fine putting it in the no opinion tier.
Yeah, that seems fair to me. But just biscuits though.
What about biscuits?
So here's the weirdest thing I've started doing recently that is going to justify this answer is that
Okay,
in my travels for work, uh, one of the few options for food sometimes is only like it's like a KFC or a McDonald's. It's where it's like there's like two options and both of them are like
right.
not great. But I'm gonna
Yeah,
take the KFC because at least the KFC is like kind of tastes good as opposed to McDonald's, which like to me generally tastes pretty bad.
sure.
Um, if you've never eaten, if you're not from the U.S., the staple food that comes with it is a
I mean,
biscuit.
like they have KFCs and stuff in
Uh,
like the U.S.
you never know. You never know. Just in the odd chance you've never eaten at a KFC,
If you've never had a KFC,
if you've
sure.
never, yeah, if you just in the odd case, the one thing that always comes with is some sort of a biscuit. And at 11 a.m. when I'm ordering lunch because like this is all I have and it's my only break, the first thing I'm excited to eat is that biscuit because it feels the most like a breakfast food. Uh, I
Yeah.
That's my take. I would call it just like mom's, but I could see putting it less.
See, I would also put it at just like mom's. Generally, yeah, you're either getting like a
Mm,
biscuit with like a meal, or
yeah,
like a homemade biscuit. Like
it's
it's
something.
very
Yeah,
good.
mwah, chef's kiss, beautiful,
Yeah,
delicious.
yeah, big fan of the
Yeah,
biscuit.
of the old homemade
However,
biscuit.
very easy to fuck up.
Oh yeah, if it's bad, it's
Very
bad.
easy to have like a too dry or like a rock hard biscuit
Oh
than
yeah,
like not. I don't think it's quite got the range of like Danish
no,
to the point where like it can be stone unplayable, but it's definitely not.
that's
So
fair. That's I agree with
uh
that.
I think this is like scrambled eggs.
It looks like a scrambled eggs, like a quiche, maybe even.
There is quiche
Okay,
down
if there's
below.
quiche down below,
There
okay,
is definitely a breakfast quiche.
okay.
There's also omelets later. So I think this is like scrambled eggs.
Um,
Oh wait, no, there's a scrambled
there's a
eggs
scrambled egg.
too.
What the fuck is that?
Uh, I
Is that
don't
a, is
know.
that cereal? No.
No, we've got cereal coming up in a bit.
Okay. I actually don't
I'm
know what
just
that
gonna put
is.
this
Yeah.
in the. I'm gonna put this in the haven't
Yeah.
tried because I'm not
Because we
sure.
don't know what it is.
Yeah. How
Oh
do you feel
no.
about Canada's bacon?
Just like Canada, it's just inferior stuff. Big like see this is the thing. Like this is it's automatically to school lunch for me because this is exactly
I,
what you
I
would get.
I'm
This is
I'm
exactly what you
glad that
get.
we agree on this. I
Yeah.
see. This is why like you were afraid we were gonna fight each other. Canadian bacon is just like stone unplayable. Like it's just ham and like ham
Yeah.
sauce.
Ham is like here's the thing. If you like it, sure, fine. But like in the U.S. school, I know in the like quite literally in the U.S. schools, this was like they're like we're gonna give you Canadian bacon. It's healthier than regular bacon, but it tastes
Yeah,
awful because they just don't make it good, and it's just
yeah.
it doesn't. You don't ever recover from that.
This is also isn't this also what Taylor ham is?
I believe so.
Like
Yes.
the New Jersey Taylor ham
Yeah, I
thing.
believe
I don't
so.
know. I
I
don't know
believe so also.
if Kay or any of our Jersey people are here, but like I also don't like that. So
Yeah, I'm not crazy about that either. That was never a thing that stuck to me, so I agree.
here's a thing that I think is kind of weird about this tier list. What do you think about all of cereal?
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate because all of cereal is such a broad
I
variety
think
that like
I think we should definitely do a separate cereal
yeah,
tier list someday.
I agree. Like
We could definitely do
it's
that.
kind of I feel like all of cereal goes in either gas station or fast food because like there's a point where some like average of the cereal comes out to be either like totally okay or like
Hmm.
subpar because there's so many variants of like healthy cereal that
Yeah.
just aren't good.
Or like the generic versions of
Yeah.
cereal. Yeah, I think on the whole cereal like averages out to be slightly below average.
Yeah, like it's never I'm never I'm only
But
like
like
I'm
but
excited
like
for like
the
some cereal. That's it
yeah, like
though.
the top end of cereal could be a grand slam. But
Yeah.
I think if we're averaging it out,
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. Like
you
like
know.
Reese's Puffs slap that shit in A tier. Like come on.
Right.
But
Absolutely.
give me like bran flakes like absolutely not.
See, I like Raisin Bran. I think Raisin Bran's a
That's
good cereal.
that you're oh, we're going to have some fun on cereal tier list then.
That'll be the one that we fight about.
That'll be the one we
All
fight
right,
about.
chicken and waffles.
Have had this before. Uh
Okay.
it's it is such a weird flavor profile to me that I still don't really know how I feel about it. But I
Mhm.
will tell you, I'm already down on waffles, and then add chicken, which is pretty good. So like, I would call this like a
Right.
fast food drive-through, bordering like just like mom's when it's done well.
Yeah, I think this is like a I think this is a just like mom situation because like you're never like chicken and waffles generally
Yeah,
requires like some
love and
amount of
care. Yeah,
investment to get to, and so
yeah,
I don't like I think that like when you're having this, it's real good
yeah. Well, cause
because
like
it's just like
yeah,
it's yeah. I think this is a just like
yeah. You can get the like for the U.S. like Waffle House. Like if you go like Waffle House, like it is absolutely like fine waffles and chicken, but I don't like typically it's not you're not getting it from that. You're getting a homemade. So I agree.
right.
Wh-
Um,
What is
chicken biscuit though.
chicken biscuit though?
So let me tell you about a thing that I have discovered.
Okay.
relatively recently
Okay.
that I kind of wish that I knew
Okay.
back when we were like getting fast food breakfast all the time for work. Uh, I don't know if you know this, but we've been sleeping on Wendy's breakfast.
I've heard that. I've heard it's very, very good actually.
Wendy's breakfast is very good, and they have a like a honey butter chicken biscuit, and it's
Okay.
really fucking good.
Interesting. I passed that. I might go investigate that then.
Yeah, it
Okay.
fucking rules. And like that, like I think like the flavor profile of chicken waffles is kind of whatever, but I think like chicken biscuit is a grand slam for me.
I have to defer to you because I've not had it, so I defer to you in this regard.
We're putting the chicken biscuit up here. We're gonna Sam, your homework is to go get a chicken biscuit from Wendy's at some point
All
this
right.
week
Sold.
and report back.
All right, we'll do. I'll report back for when we dunk on other tier lists.
um, this look I can't tell what this is.
I also can't tell what that is. It looks kind of like a Spanish breakfasty thing.
Yeah, like a rice, like a breakfast burrito, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna put it in the haven't
Yeah,
tried it.
that's gonna get a passed. Ooh.
Where are we at on cinnamon
Oh
rolls?
man. Oh man, I shoot it straight to the moon stuff. Cinnamon rolls are like rarely do I have bad cinnamon rolls. They're terrible for me, but they're delicious.
But cinnamon rolls, like bad cinnamon rolls, are some of the most
Still good.
unplayable shit. No,
Yeah,
they're like bad cinnamon rolls, dude. They're so
they
bad.
are. Okay, yeah, bad cinnamon rolls are bad. I'll give you that
Like
one.
I'm still grand slamming them.
Yeah. But yeah,
I
like when
think
you're right, when they
like
are bad, they are bad. You're right.
yeah. Um, let's talk about coffee cake and why it's a gas station breakfast here.
Yeah, 1000%. It's the combination of coffee, a thing I don't really want to drink sometimes, but I know I need, and cake, which I do like, but not necessarily coffee flavored.
This
I agree.
this like coffee cake is what you get when you want a cinnamon roll but
Hmm.
only have time to go to the gas station.
Yep. Yeah. It is budget cinnamon roll. Yeah, 1000%.
Yeah.
Agree. Is it a bear
Um,
claw?
I think this is a bear claw.
I believe
Where
it's a
you at
bear
on
claw.
where you at on the claws?
I'm not wild about bear claws. Like, it makes me think of Panera because that's like the only other place I get them, and that is big like good enough kind of bakery food. So like gas station to fast food drive
I
through.
think I think it's a gas
Yeah,
station.
I could buy that.
I'm not a big fan of a bear claw. And like I'm also
Yeah.
not a big fan of like walnut, which is I think what's on
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Um like I don't know, the texture of it's kind of to me.
No, I agree.
So we're all out of bear claw.
It's not a
Uh
bear claw.
all right. All right, what's the
Oh
coffee
man.
verdict here? Is it a
Like
grand slam out of necessity?
it's kind of a grand slam out of necessity because like most coffee, even when it's bad, like I don't know. I've had some bad coffee that have made me almost quit coffee sometimes. So like
Yeah.
just like mom's. I don't think it's always a grand slam, but
I think it's a fast food drive through actually.
you're gonna put it down that low.
I really dislike coffee, but
Is
can't
there?
deny my
All
caffeine
right,
addiction.
there's other drinks down the line. I would, you know what? I will meet you. I will meet you at just like mom's.
Sure.
Okay.
You'll meet me in the place where you want it to be.
Exactly. It's a hard bargain.
Look,
This is why the stonks background's there, Steph.
all right. So I think we could potentially fight here. Um let me tell me why you think cold pizza is a grand slam like I do.
Oh, cold pizza's delicious. Yes, it is. It
All
is
right,
the best
cool.
thing in the breakfast. Yeah, like
Great.
when
All
it's
right, cool.
yeah. If
I was
you've never done that, yeah, eat cold pizza for breakfast. It's so good.
yeah.
Uh,
This looks like eggs and
oh, it's
on
oh god,
bread.
it's I know what it is. It's oh my god, I can think of it. It's a southern food. Oh my god, why
Okay.
can't I think of the name of it? Oh my god, this is gonna bother me. It's not grits. It's
No, grits are down the
no.
line a bit.
Oh
We
my
are
god, there's
gonna
something
talk.
else. There is something. Oh my god, I can like see the name of it. But either way, it's really weird, and I feel like it's gas station because I've had it once before, and I was very on it.
I'll defer to you because I don't think I've had it.
Oh my god, why can't I think of what that's called? That's bothering the shit out of me now.
I don't know. Uh, let's.
We'll go on
Where are
underneath.
you? Where are you at on cream cheese
Is that cottage cheese? No, it's cottage cheese, isn't it?
or cottage cheese? I thought it was
Ah,
cream.
nah. Who
I
eats
mean
just
this.
cream cheese?
I don't. I thought it was like a, you know, your
That's
bagel
fair.
topping choice or whatever.
No. So I used to eat a lot of cottage cheese. It's great for when you're working out and like a good exercise thing. Absolutely bland and tasteless. Fast food, like gas station, probably on most tiers. Like I would give it to fast food just because of nutritional reasonings, but like gas
I would
station.
give. See, I would give this a school lunch.
Yeah,
I
it's
I
not.
just
Yeah,
I just don't like I'm already disinclined to
yeah,
like this because of like the texture is gross,
yeah. It is. There's a lot to
the
dislike.
taste is awful, like it makes me nauseous to think about it.
Yeah, no,
This is
I
a
can give you
this is
that
a
one. I
bottom
can,
tier thing.
yeah, I can concede that point because that is 1,000% like a.
We're not voting based on nutritional value.
I know. Like I said, no, but I have to acknowledge that like nutritional value is a thing that I think like bumps and gives it a little value. But I agree with you. Like it's just it's bad. So it's
Sure,
bad. It's not.
sure, sure,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. What about home fries?
Oh man, I'm so biased to this question. I literally sat and made home fries for years.
Okay.
Home fries that are good are like Grand Slam. When they're like average though, they are to me like gas station and school lunch tier. So I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
like gas station at best.
I was gonna go because like a well-made home fry is so high, and a poorly made home fry is so it's kind of like pastries to
Yeah,
me,
I can
or
agree with that.
the
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
Danishes.
I'll give
So
you
like I'm gonna put it in fast food above Danish,
Danish. Agree.
but below bagel.
Yeah, agree.
Seem reasonable.
That seems fine. I'll take that.
Um, crepes.
Crepes are big just like moms. You don't just get crepes.
Yeah,
You gotta like
yeah.
they're getting made. Like that shit's handmade.
Crepes,
They're just good.
crepes rule. Crepes are
Crepes are
awesome.
great. Yeah, delicious. Mwah.
Yeah. Croissants. Big. I'm a big fan.
I like croissants. They're
I
good.
think
I
I
think there's a
think the
window
floor.
though.
I think there's definitely a window, but I do think that the floor on croissants is
Is way
higher than
yeah,
like is like the floor is higher than the floor on like poorly
a
made like
Danish. Yeah.
Danishes or home fries or whatever.
Uh,
Like
d-
I
just
think
like
this is like a
moms.
just like mom's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
blood eating a bagel right
Bagel.
now. Hell yeah.
Perfect. Is appropriate. Is that the old bacon, egg, and cheese?
This is a sausage, egg, and cheese. It
Oh
looks
no,
like.
get that shit out of here. That's fast food.
Really?
Sausage just kills it for me.
Is
Most of the
the
time I have sausage, egg, and cheeses just don't work.
I just want to make
Is
sure that there is a bacon, egg, and cheese on here before we.
it
Uh,
doesn't look like there is.
is there really not? Wow, that's
All right.
wild.
All right. So then do we just
This
want
is
to go
like this is like a. I think let's call this. Let's just
the
let's just call this
like
like
generalize this?
breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah.
Like this is like breakfast sandwich on a croissant,
Yeah.
like the Dunkin' Donuts
Then
breakfast
in
sandwich.
then in that regards, like just like Moms to Grand Slam, because like those are pretty like good. They fill you up. I would call that like a
I think
pretty
like
top tier choice.
a breakfast sandwich on a croissant is a thing that I will go for almost
Yeah,
anywhere.
I don't think I ever think like question if I like know that that's an option. I will only
Mhm.
pass for like minimal reasons. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Where are you at on like glazed donuts?
Is that are we just on straight plain ass donuts? All right, yeah, because I see filled
I think
donuts.
I think this is. Let's call this like um. Let's call this like donuts with holes in them, and then like let's call the jelly donut here like the
Filled
filled donut.
okay. All right.
You know?
Regular non-filled donuts
Yeah.
across the spectrum tend to be like pretty fine. Like big fast food drive-through to me. They like done well. They're probably not like an S tier, but done well. They're like pretty good. When they're
Yeah.
not great, they're not school lunch, but they definitely aren't like
Yeah.
this. Definitely is like the middle of the pack, kind of like
I think
I think that's the par. I think that's the standard.
yeah, I think a decent glazed donut is truly the Judd mid range of breakfast foods.
Oh yeah.
Like
with
like
like
within its
yeah.
range, you're still happy to have it like most of the time.
Hmm.
Like whereas like a really well made one is really good, and a
Hmm.
really poorly made one is like still
Yeah, the old Krispy Kreme glazed donut holds up so well. But like
yeah.
the counterpoint of like a God, what was that place in Rhode Island I went? Honey. I don't know. There's like a small chain in Rhode Island that also did it, and they was
Oh,
just
like
it was
like
so
honey crawlers.
yeah or something like that. Yeah, and
Yeah,
it was just
Mr.
absolutely like meh.
Mr. Hortman makes honey crawlers. Kim really likes
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
I
Some
think
that
they're
are like yeah,
fine.
depending on where they like depending on that, like a good old just a donut can be like really bad, but like when they're good, they're good. You're 1,000% right. And now I really want to go to the casino and get me a Krispy Kreme because damn it, that sounds delicious.
Hell
So
yeah.
far away though.
Where are you at on donut holes?
Uh,
Munchkins.
just like mom's, not quite the perfect because the portability's on point. I can eat exactly as much as I want. The flavor's pretty good, and then I don't got to worry about necessarily like fighting big food.
You have to go with the added utility too of like these are very good to just like as like a utility
Yep,
option to just like
like
bring
snack.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
or if you're like going to someone's house and you like
yeah,
want to bring a snack that is like the least controversial snack you could bring,
that's a pretty
like
safe choice. Yeah, that's a safe choice.
it's probably like donut holes and potato chips are like the
Yeah,
two like safe snacks.
yeah,
Yeah.
agree, 1,000%.
Because like even if you bring like a dozen donuts, like donuts can be a very divisive inherently.
Hmm.
Uh so
The
yeah.
most divisive thing about donut holes is like, did you pick up the jelly ones or the weird flavor of the month? Like, and if you did, like
Right.
those are just gonna sit at the bottom, and then nobody's gonna take them, and it's like fine, but nobody's made a fit about them.
Yeah, exactly. Um how about filled donuts? So these are your like your jelly donuts, your
Your
Boston
Boston
creams, your
creams,
Bavarian cream.
I'm kind
Um
of like mixed on those, honestly. Those to me are like there's only like one or two I really like. I would just
yeah.
call it I would just slap it same tier as like next to donuts, regular donuts, honestly. Like pretty
I'm
good, but
gonna
not for me.
Yeah, see, this is a divisive one for me too because, like, on the whole, I don't like filled donuts as much. That was a donut hole joke
Yeah.
for you.
I gotcha.
But like Boston cream is objectively the best donut.
Yes, I'm pretty sure you were a you're a big Boston cream guy, so like I was curious to see where
Absolutely.
you'd go.
So,
Uh
all right. Let's see. Sunny side up eggs.
not crazy about them, but they have their usage and they have their times. But like
I think
who
this is
else
a. I think.
go ahead.
Huh?
I'm
No,
curious.
go ahead.
I was say, but like, who else makes this besides like your mom? Like, it's kind of like a home style food in some ways.
Yeah, it really depends on like what else is going on
Mm.
in the breakfast
In the breakfast
situation.
arena, yeah,
Like if I've got like some toast, like
perfect. Yeah, like
obviously like this is
the
great.
meal's
You get
complete.
to
Yeah,
soak up the yolks, like it's awesome. But like if you're just handing me two sunny side up eggs on on a
yeah,
plate,
like
I'm
shrug.
gonna be like, why didn't you scramble these fuckers?
Yeah, even if you have like home fries or something, like it could be
Yeah,
saved. I'd call it just like bombs because like there's
yeah,
like when like I said like it's definitely like standalone. It can definitely be worse, but like usually you're not having it alone. So
yeah.
uh
Do you have
I
feelings
have
about the egg in a
I have
hole?
egg in a hole is not a bad is never a bad take. I think it's an interesting food. I think it just takes too much time and most people aren't going to offer it. So uh I feel like it is pretty just like mom's tier because it is good, but no one's going out of their way to make it. Like and when you do, it
Right.
is by someone who knows how to make it and it's going to be good.
Yeah. See, I think that
Oh
the
yeah.
egg in a hole is the strictly evolved
Hmm.
version
Hmm.
of Sunny Side Up because it just comes with
Yeah,
toast
it's already got
inherently.
toast in there. Yeah, it's already there. I agree.
Fuck, I want to make an egg in a hole. Yeah. Over easy eggs. This is the egg portion of
This is the yeah, the
the
egg portion of it.
tier, I guess.
Um like sure. Kind of feel similar like eggs done blank style that isn't scrambled all kind of blend together to me because I'm getting the same basic thing. It's just how difficult is it going to be for me to like get
Right.
access to yolk? So like
How
basically,
invested do you need to be? Yeah.
yeah,
What is the state of the yolk?
What is the state of the
Uh,
yeah? How is the yolk
this
holding
is
up right now?
these are poached eggs, right?
Yeah, those look like poached eggs.
Like
I've never had poached eggs before, honestly.
I don't think that I have either. Uh,
Yeah,
Scrambled eggs, Grand
S tier,
Slam.
Grand Slam.
Yeah,
It,
yeah.
put it with cheese,
You
put it with other food. Beautiful, moi.
have it by itself, it's
Yeah,
fine.
it's perfectly good. It's my go-to
Yeah.
breakfast when I'm rushing sometimes.
Where are you at on English muffins?
It's just English muffins are just uninteresting bagels to me. Like
Yeah.
they're perfectly fine, but like I'm never excited to see an English muffin. I'm definitely pretty much disappointed if I have to get like a food on an English muffin or like it's not toast, it's English
Is this
muffin. Like
is
it's
this a
kind of
school lunch here?
yeah, because that is incredibly something that like I'm never happy to really see, and it does make me like it would be like on the worst foods plate. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
carb on the worst foods plate.
Yeah. This is the shitty cube of
Yeah,
breakfast foods right here.
yeah, right here. That's it.
Um, French toast though.
French toast is p good. I will say. I
This is like this is like at the very least a just like mom's to me, if
yeah.
not a grand.
I feel like most of the times it's a grand slam. I
I
feel like
think
it I would argue that like there's very bad like I've not had bad the only times I've had bad French toast is when like something went horribly wrong and even then it wasn't inedible. So
yeah,
like
and
that's
at that point, like if something goes wrong enough that French toast is bad, you've got bigger problems.
mhm
Like,
mhm something
we'll get into the French toast versus pancake versus
versus
waffles
waffle. Yeah.
thing a little bit later.
Yeah, oh yeah, that'll be a great contentious point for
Yeah,
later.
the fruit cup,
You
little
know,
little little cup of fruit.
so here's the thing. I'm gonna go with a fast food drive-through here. Like fruit cup is great. It's very good. It's portable. Is healthy for you. It's usually got pretty decent flavor profiles. It just isn't appealing when you look at
Yeah,
like everything
the
else.
combination of textures doesn't quite do it for me. Like if you give me any of these fruits individually, like I'd probably be
Fine,
fine
yeah,
with it. But like the combination of the textures, I think is what like really kind of turns me off to them.
yeah. A
I'm
fast food,
willing to go fast food drive through.
yeah, because like it's perfectly fine. It's just yeah, it's literally gas station food. Sometimes it is, but like
Yeah,
there's just better options. Like it's just better cream cheese or cottage
yeah,
cheese. Like that's just
yeah.
all it is.
Where are you at on granola bars?
Oh man. Uh, I'm gonna. This might be contentious here because all of them,
Okay.
fast food drive-through. It's like good. It's portable, but I always have to eat like two to three,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
I'm like I enjoy them in the moment, but I never think about them outside of it.
Right. Yeah, it's like the thing where like you like see them in the store and you're just like, oh yeah, like these are good.
These are yeah. Oh, this is breakfast. Like this is totally fine. And then I eat it, and it's like
Yeah.
yeah, this is a food. Sure.
Yeah. And then like because you have to have like two of them to feel full, like you
Hmm.
run out of them so quickly.
Yep. It's just yeah.
What about just granola?
I'm
I
like just granola on its own is big like school lunch. Like
You think so? I
I
think
just don't.
granola has a lot of utility.
It does, but
And
it's so
I don't think it
bland.
can be understated. That's so like it doesn't have like it's so bland, but what it does is it adds texture, like everything. You can put like some like raisins, shit. Like you turn this shit into trail mix. You could put it in some yogurt. Like
Yeah, but if we're
you can
talking
like
just granola stuff, that's gonna be my point. If we're talking just
I
granola,
I'm also willing to believe that I'm biased here because like my sister used to make homemade granola and it ruled.
yeah. Oh, that'll do that. Yeah, no. I
Like
like here's the thing.
so
I will meet you at a gas
I'm
station. I would
yeah,
meet you at a gas station.
I'm willing to acknowledge my privilege in the situation of having a sister who's a baker.
That's fair. Yeah, I would meet you at a gas station, but I'm strong school lunch.
Okay. I'll put it. How about top of school
Top of school
lunch?
lunch, yeah. I agree.
There we go.
Oh my
All
god,
right.
I keep seeing the food and it keeps bothering the shit out of me. Oh god, keep
Which one?
going because the one that I can't think of the name of. Keep going.
Oh, okay. Grapefruit,
I
the
don't.
quintessential breakfast fruit.
It is the quintessential breakfast fruit. I also still quintessentially don't care for it.
It's also quintessential school lunch.
It is quintessentially school. It is the fruit of school lunch. That is the poster
Yeah.
child for that. Yep. Uh,
Um, grits,
they're not for
or is
me.
that,
I can see why people.
or
Yeah,
is that like, or is
I
that
think that's
oatmeal? No,
grits.
oatmeal's a little bit later.
Yeah, I think
This
that's.
is
I'm pretty
alright.
sure that's grits.
Yeah.
Not for me. I can see why people might like it. Ed's gas station tier for me. I don't think it's like
I
unedible, but
this is like I would rather have a grapefruit than grits. I
gotcha.
fucking hate grits. Like
That's fair.
the texture on grits is unplayable.
Understandable. Have I
Yeah.
concede that. I will 1000% concede that.
How about ham?
Does it just go
I
next to
think ham.
Canadian bacon? Like,
Yeah, I think it's like the same shit
yeah, like
basically.
I don't see a reason. Yeah, like it's just
Yeah.
like I'm never wanting ham and eggs. Like that's not a thing I want.
Yeah. Um, we're just gonna slam
Oh, the old
hash browns on
McDonald's
here.
hash brown. Yep,
I think this is just hash browns in general.
hash
Like
browns.
I
Yeah,
like they're up there with bacon. Okay?
yeah, agree.
Yeah.
Pretty stellar. Never really had a
I
bad
don't
one.
think there's much to say about them. Even the worst hash brown is fucking
It's really
incredible.
good. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
And like even if you get like corned beef hash or like just
Hmm.
like the shredded hash, you know,
Yeah,
it's just good.
agree.
All right. I think this is just chicken. It's hard to tell.
Um, yeah, it looks like just kind of. Oh, that's is that deep fried steak or deep fried chicken or whatever? Because like that is kind of a breakfast food. I don't think I've ever
It's
had it, but
definitely, yes. I don't think I've ever had chicken like, I mean I've had chicken. I think like I don't know if I've had it in the context of breakfast like this.
yeah, that's not a. That's wait, hold on. Let me see that picture again.
Unless it's
Is
something
it
else.
solid? Sorry, I was looking up Southern foods and something it crossed. I crossed peach cobbler and I went, wait, that kind of looks like that.
It's definitely not.
It's definitely not though.
It could also be like fish.
Yeah, I'm not there either way.
Yeah. Um I will just we'll just leave it there for
Yeah, that's fine.
uh how about the McDonald's based McMuffins?
So
Or
here,
at least McGriddles.
I think it's the
These are
McGriddle. Yeah, it's a McGriddle
yeah,
because that's got the.
these are McGriddles.
Yeah.
Alright. Where are you at on McGriddles?
I'm ashamed of this answer because they're terrible. They're awful, but they're absolutely like an A to S tier to me.
Here's the thing is that I don't agree.
Mm.
Um
All right, let's make a case.
the
Let's make some cases, Steph.
I think that the bacon, egg, and cheese, or like the sausage, egg, and cheese in a McDonald's based breakfast sandwich is good in like biscuit form. But I think when you slap two fucking pancakes on there that have like the syrup baked into them, I think it is too many flavors and too many flavor profiles happening at once. And it's just like overwhelming to the point where like it's not
Enjoyable.
it like it's overwhelming to the point where like it doesn't taste good.
See, I'm here for like that's the thing is I'm there for the flavor explosion in my mouth. Like that's part of the reason I like it is because I think it has that like expansive profile. I think it like the syrup does a lot to like make sure everything like is edible. Like I've like every time I get like a bacon egg and cheese on a like McDonald's based bakery thing, it's always so dry and I have to have like something to just like choke it down with, and I think that solves that problem. So let's find the compromise then, because where would you put it?
I mean, I would put it probably like I think like even despite my misgivings, I think it's like fine enough that I'd put it in like fast food drive through.
I will meet you there.
Um,
I will meet to that point.
yeah,
Did I also like the double down from KFC? I had it once. It was a bit too much, but I liked the idea and the flavor was pretty good. Uh, so it was all that was almost a pretty good hit for me. But
yeah,
yeah, the problem was the chickens from the double down were too big, were like too thick. But
right. If they were like chicken patty size.
yeah, they would have that would have clutched it. But yeah,
Mhm.
What do we got
Alright,
there?
these are
Muffins?
muffins. Muffins are like big school lunch to me.
But like a good muffin
Like
is like
maybe gas station. I think a good muffin only gets up to like
like
a
fast
beer a
food.
day to
Yeah.
me.
It's a gas station to me. Like it's never
I
I'm
like the
never
gas station
yeah,
actually.
I'm never excited to see I'm rarely excited to see muffins unless I know the person making them like made them well. That's it.
That's fair. Um, Oatmeal. I like
Ugh.
oatmeal fine enough.
It's pretty standard. Like I'd call it a fast food drive through. I'm not crazy about it, but like it's perfectly fine.
That'll be good.
I
All
would still
right.
prefer eggs over that, but yeah.
Yeah. Omelets.
All the
Omelets
omelets.
are a
Oh,
easy grand slam.
S test, S plus. That thing is
Yeah.
that's versatile, delicious. Slap that
Yeah.
next to the hash
It's
brown.
like
Yeah,
it's like up there. I still like hash browns and bacon. Are
yeah.
higher, but like this is like
That's a pretty
fucking
pretty up there. Yeah,
insane.
that's it's hard to take that away.
Yeah. Speaking of grand slams, OJ.
See, you want to put it in Grand Slam? I would put it at just like mom's. Like it's not a. I don't think it's like the quintessential breakfast thing. Like it's perfectly fine, but I can have like a glass of orange juice and then I'm done. I don't want any more. I
If
don't
it's
want like.
if it if OJ is not the quintessential breakfast drink, then what is?
See, I would argue coffee kind of it, but like I would argue it depends. I'd argue it depends. With the quintessential drink depends on what age you are. When you're younger, it's 1,000% like milk or OJ. When you're like a teenager to like a young adult, it's probably closer to orange juice. But then like once you get like 20s, it's probably coffee. Like
So here's the question. I think it goes in just like mom's. The question is its position relative to coffee.
I would rather drink orange juice than
I
coffee.
definitely like it better than coffee.
Yeah, I would rather drink orange juice than coffee most of the time
Yeah,
for several reasons.
absolutely.
But yeah, agreed.
Yeah. This is those like chocolate croissants, I think.
Okay, I mean better than a step above regular croissants. I think we're a pretty good position there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty
That seems
easy.
valid.
All right, it's pancake time.
Man.
Should I just bring waffles over as well? Should we
Yeah,
do these
we should
together?
just do these together. We should just do these together. All right.
Let's just
Are
get
you,
this
Steve?
let's get this out of here.
Are you team pancakes or are you team waffles?
Uh, I'm team pancake.
Okay, good. We're on the same side. Pancakes go in S, waffles go in like gas station to fast food.
I well, hold on. I don't think that I like I'm definitely pancake greater than waffle, but I don't think waffle deserves to be going that low. I'm gonna
I
put I'm here's the thing is I'm team French.
okay. If you're team
Like
French
French
toast,
toast
like
for me is
reasonable.
like
Okay,
is where
that's
it's at. So
reasonable.
like I'm willing to grand slam the pancakes, but like they're going below French toast.
I can meet that. I can meet that.
But I think it's disingenuous of us to put waffles anywhere other than near waffle and chicken
You
waffle.
know, that's reasonable because yeah. All right, I concede that. That is fair. That is a reasonable take. Yeah,
Yeah,
a a
yeah,
good Belgian
a
waffle.
good Belgian waffle is best. It's true.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. But like most
Yeah.
of the time, waffles just absolutely, absolutely just
Like an Eggo that you're just like
yeah.
throwing in the toaster.
It is. It is. I need this. The one thing I will give it to pancakes is that like there is some benefit to like the crisp and the portability of it. But like that means I'm just gonna. But that means I'm late and I'm running with my waffle. I don't want to.
Right.
I don't want to just eat it. I want to enjoy it. You know.
Yeah. Mitch Hedberg
Yeah.
famously once said that a waffle is
Waffle
just a pancake with
pancake
a
with
syrup
the
trap.
trap. Yeah.
So
It is the same
um
matter. Yeah.
I've never had like a
I've
breakfast quiche before.
I've never actually had those either, and I agree with you. Like, let's just drop it into no. That's something I've
Right.
actually been wanting to try, but agree. Like,
Yeah.
not had.
I feel like Pop Tarts are in the same level as cereal and that
Yeah, it's
it
everything.
varies so wildly.
Yeah, there kind of needs to be like a whole other like tier list for Pop Tarts because it's just
Yeah.
so much.
I think it just goes like above cereal.
It's. I would rather have Pop Tart over a cereal, for certain.
Yeah. While we're here, let's do toaster strudel.
Yeah.
And I think that toaster strudel is a tier above Pop Tart.
Agree.
All right. I think a toaster strudel. Would you put it in a fast food drive through or just like mom?
It is because the problem is like toaster strudel can get messy and it requires a little bit of work. I'd go with fast food drive through, like the bottom of end of fast food drive through. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Um, this looks like another breakfast sandwich. This is like a sausage, egg, and cheese like biscuit.
See again, English muffins, big miss. So like that negates a bunch of it. If it's on an English muffin, it's gas station tier.
Yeah, I think this is a biscuit
Yeah. Uh, oh, if it's on.
because we've done it on a croissant and we've done it on the
The
McGriddle.
McGriddle. It's still
So like I think breakfast like on a fucking biscuit like this shit like up for
see.
me.
I can't. I see. It's just too dry for me. It's too like dry chalky. I can't do it. Like I'm immediately reaching for my beverage, and that's just my take. I will meet you at just like mom's.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'll take it.
All right.
Um, sausage links.
I'll get that shit out of here. That's school lunch.
Really?
At gas station at best. I can't like every time I'm so disappointed I could have had bacon instead. I know for a fact I could have just had bacon instead, and it's just like it's
Wow.
never I've
You just get both though.
sometimes you do, sometimes you know. Some things are like, no, we'll give you sausage links but not bacon, and I'm just like, you could have given me bacon though. You would have just you would have that would have just been so much better. What do you got?
I like sausage links. I think they're fine. I would put them in like fast food drive through at the very least.
Uh,
But
I
I will say like the next one is
oh
sausage
yeah,
patties. And I
okay,
think
yeah, no,
sausage patty is way higher than links for me.
all right, I will meet you.
So
All right,
I'm willing to like gas station or school lunch links to put patties up higher.
I will meet you with that agreement. We can links in gas station food because I wouldn't say it's. Here's the thing, like I'm not as disappointed to see sausage links as I am ham, so like I think it's
Right.
definitely better,
Yeah.
and I would just slap the patties next to that for me, but I will give you sausage patties up higher for in exchange.
See, I think a good sausage patty is just like mom's.
I
Um,
just
but like I
I
think
respect
on
it.
average they're a fast food drive-through.
I could agree to that. That's fine.
All right. How are
The
you?
old
Where are you at on
smoothie.
smoothies?
I love me a good smoothie, not for breakfast. I've never considered that as a breakfast food though.
Yeah, like a protein smoothie. You like have it for breakfast and then you don't like need to eat anything till dinner.
Well, I've had like protein drinks. I've had like those drinks. That I've never really I've never even considered that like food though. I've always considered that like, oh, I'm eating this because I don't have time to eat food. Uh,
Right.
but it has big like fast food drive-through energy. Like I don't really know what's in it, but I know it's good enough for me to get through the rest of my day or like my
Mhm.
morning. Uh,
Yeah,
no,
I think this is a perfect like utilitarian
yeah,
like thing where like it could be a little bit better than a fast food drive-through tier. It could
yeah,
also be like
like
way
way
worse.
worse. Yeah, when they're bad, they're
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. Steak and eggs.
You know, it's good, but I'm not like needing it all the time. Like steak, I don't think necessarily improves the eggs, like just like mom's, but I don't think it's like a S
Mhm.
tier.
I think it's like a just like mom's by default because like steak is always gonna
Yeah,
be like really good.
yeah.
Um, where are you at on like chicken and gravy?
That's a miss for me. I know that's
Yeah,
like a big deep southern food, but like gas station to me, like gravy
I,
does not necessarily make things better.
I don't like gravy inherently, so
That's fair. I think. Hold on, where did that go? I think the
what's
thing with
up?
the eggs in it is scrapple.
Scrapple.
Yeah. Known by
Okay,
the Pennsylvania Dutch name panhas, traditionally made of a mush of pork scrappings and trimmings combined with cornmeal and wheat flour.
gross.
Yep.
All right, we're almost done. We've got four left.
Oh
I think
man.
we're gonna do these two,
Yeah.
and we're gonna save the toast debate for the end.
Okay.
Um,
That's the parfait.
for agreement. Where are you at on the parfait?
I would put that above the fruit cup. Where did we put fruit cup?
Fruit
Fast food
cup
drive?
is
Fast food drive there?
fast food tier. Yeah.
I would call it just like mom's. Like it takes way more prep to make that, and it's typically pretty delicious. Like the texture works
Mhm.
out, the flavors are buried just right. Like it's just fancy
Yeah,
yogurt.
yeah, you can like grab one of these. Like they're really good. They're really good to
They're
make. You
portable.
can
They're
like
great. Yeah,
put it in a cup. Yeah, exactly.
it's like
Uh, and
it's
then
solid.
and then where are you at on hard boiled slash soft boiled eggs? I
Hard
think these
boiled
are,
slot. I think
or
yeah,
are
hard.
these deviled eggs?
This might be deviled eggs because deviled eggs is a breakfast food.
Yeah.
Um, like deviled eggs as like a breakfast meal. I've always considered deviled eggs more of like a snack food, but like yeah, I'm never like I'm not like wild for deviled eggs. I'll have one when I'm there, but they're big
Yeah, I like a
like
hard boiled egg.
yeah yeah like fast food drive through. It's like pretty average.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
think
know like
they're.
yeah I know deviled
I
eggs
think
takes a
it's
while
I
to
think
make,
it's
but
like I think it's like higher than
yeah
usual
most
because I
yeah
think eggs are inherently higher than.
yeah agreed.
All right, butter versus jelly toast. Our final our
I'm
final hurdle.
I'm kind of team butter toast. Like don't get me wrong, both of these to me in Grand Slam tier, but like butter above
So
jelly.
like so like the greatest tragedy of this tier list is we don't have peanut butter toast on here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Peanut butter toast is the objectively best toast, in my
Hmm.
opinion.
I can concede
Um,
that.
so like I think butter toast. I mean, I think they are both grand slams. Honestly,
Yeah,
like who doesn't
they're
want
both top
toast
tier. Yeah,
on your shit? Like
yeah, no.
it's complementing everything.
Oh yeah, eat that with anything. It goes great. Add some texture. It's perfect.
Yeah, like
I don't. Yeah.
butter toast has the additional utility of it can make a sandwich
Mm-hmm.
really easily with like your bacon and your eggs and your hash brown.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of
Big
like
fan of that.
doing
Yep.
that.
Yep. The
So
jam just gives you a nice flavor profile. If like something in the meal is bad, you can save it. Just slap some jam on that bread, and suddenly you've got like some extra flavor on there. You're good to go. Especially if it's
yeah,
homemade, it's even better. But yeah,
it's at least fine.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's at least like good. Yeah, it's hard to do toast wrong.
yeah, cool. All right, let's. So taking a look over, do you have any feelings? Do we feel like we need to shift anything around?
Considering of the
I feel like
fact,
steak and eggs should be higher.
I feel like it should, but like I don't go out of
I
my like I don't know, but you like I
I
don't
mean
go out of my way for
in the
it.
in the tier, like higher
Oh,
in the
that
just like
oh higher
tier.
than just like that. Yeah.
I think it's got to go above like chicken waffles.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because that's like it takes higher prep. It's usually made better. Yeah, agree.
Yeah. I also think like these eggs should be above waffles.
Yes.
Like I think all this is like
Yeah.
pretty good,
Yeah.
you know.
I think that's fine.
Uh I think crepes are like up
Up there.
there.
Yeah, crepes should be higher. I'd put them over chicken and
Uh
waffles, honestly.
yeah, I agree actually. You're right. Um yeah, I mean
That looks fine to me. That
this seems okay.
that seems fine. Yeah.
Uh I'm going to put like uh
All right.
yeah, I think
I
we're
wanna
kind of
I wanna address school lunch really quickly here. Are we
okay.
both fine with grits being at the end?
Um I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I dislike grits.
All right.
What about you?
Hotter take.
Uh-huh.
Canadian bacon should be below English muffin next to grapefruit.
Uh I think that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Um therefore ham I think goes
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
Um I really dislike a cottage cheese.
I would meet that in the three spot. Well, how versus ham? How do you feel?
I would go for ham over cottage cheese.
All right. How about this?
But I'm willing to go like this if this is good for you.
That's fine by me. I was gonna compromise and put it between the two hams, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go
Uh
with that because like cottage cheese is not necessarily delicious. It's not like I can concede that down to be like not good. So that's good.
yeah. Canadian bacon, or as you New Jersey folk call it, Taylor
Taylor
ham.
ham. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Still
That's what that
points
is.
still stands. Still stands.
Yeah.
All
So
right. I think I'm contented with this. I'm ready. I would ship this off
yeah,
for
I think this
anger.
is I'm pretty happy with this, and I'm pretty happy with like how much our views aligned on this.
Yeah, I thought we were going to be a little bit more spread apart, but I'm fine with this.
Yeah. So this is our breakfast food tier list for the inaugural episode of Tier Today Gone Tomorrow. So what we're gonna do is I think we should make a
I'll make a channel
channel in
for
the
it.
Discord,
Yep.
and we're gonna post this, and then I'm also gonna post the link there, and then community folks can go make their own tier list. And then at the start of next week's Tier Today Gone Tomorrow, we will do some reviewing of our community's tier lists, and I'm sure that'll go well. And then we'll do a new one, probably a shorter one.
Yeah.
I felt like doing a little bit longer of one because like it was our first one.
Yeah, it
Was
makes
probably
sense
fun.
too. Yeah, I agree with you. Seems good.
Cool.
Well, remember to do the YouTube stuff if you're watching in post. Like, subscribe, do all that. Give us your hot takes if we got something right or wrong too.
Yeah,
Uh,
if you wanna participate in Tier Today Gone Tomorrow, join the Discord. There'll
yep.
be a link in the description.
If you want to stand up for your favorite breakfast food, fight us in the comment. Fight me in the comments. Steve won't fight you, but I will.
Yeah, this will be one that you'll actually look at
I
the
will actually
comments
fight
for.
people. Yeah. I'll read the comments for this one. But
Yeah.
yeah. Catch us next week for the next tier list, friends.
Yep.